Sports Talk Monday, and it comes right after Game 2. Paul Pierce was there in the building, so let's see what he has to say. And along with Skip and Keyshawn.
64-win team. I mean,
Okay.
look at the talent disparity. It's so hard to guard the Boston Celtics because they went away from game
bad
one
matchup. I've
saying,
said this.
all right, what does Dallas have to do about Porzingis? He's clearly an X factor in all of this.
Yeah.
Then we come into game 2, it's like, oh, we shifted our decision making or our focus off of Porzingis. Now it's Drew Holiday. So they're just a difficult team to scout when you look at it from top to bottom, especially in their top 6 or 7 guys. Now, next game, you're going to say, is Jason Tatum going to finally find his shot? Is Jaylen Brown going to have an actual breakout game? But clearly,
probably not, but he doesn't need to.
This, Drew Holiday is outplaying Kyrie. Who would have thought that coming into this? You know, Drew is a solid player, great defensively, but he's outscoring him. He's out-rebounding him. He's doing everything better than Kyrie. And Kyrie was playing so well in the playoffs that if he's not playing at a high level and giving you about 28 to 30 points a night, the Dallas Mavericks are in trouble, fellas. I mean, right now, I can't even tell you if the series ended, who would be Finals MVP? It may be Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
It may be Drew Holiday. If the series ended today, 19 points a game, 9 rebounds, shooting crazy 60-plus from the field, defense on Kyrie, all the little intangibles. I mean, this is looking more lopsided than I originally thought.
Sheesh. I didn't. I said it was a bad matchup.
It's interesting because you said that they have a hard time scouting. No, they don't have a hard time scouting. What they're having a hard time doing is trying to figure out who. They know who it is, but who's the next guy up from game to game. You talked about Porzingis. You talk about, obviously, Drew Holiday and his ability to do the things that he's been able to do on both ends of the floor. Going into this game, going into this series, to try to tell Skip and get Skip to understand countless times over and over and over again, they run deep. And I think when we say deep, Skip's thinking 9 deep. No, I'm just talking about the 6 guys that are actually getting real quality minutes on the floor. Now, Porzingis didn't finish up the game due to a little bit of a hiccup of a so-called mysterious injury, but he gave he gave you 12, he gave you 4, but everybody across the board from the start of that game, although Tatum didn't shoot it well, he contributed in many different ways, whether it was rebound and assist, whatever you want to call it. They all came to the party. Now, when you look at somebody coming to the party, everybody was plus 18 in scoring for the Mavs, where he's the only guy, for the Celtics, and he's the only guy, Luka's the only guy for the Mavs to hit 18 or more. You can't win that way. There's no possible way because the Celtics run so deep.
Kyrie Irving, where is you at, gang?
I think they played well. They didn't even play well.
They didn't shoot the 3 nearly as well as they're capable of doing. For whatever reason, Luka's Luka. He's going to get his 30 points just because, and he had an efficient game. His high usage rate, but he had an efficient game, triple-double. He can't do it all by himself.
Efficient game? Did you just say efficient game?
He had an efficient game.
He turned it over 8 times.
No, but I'm not talking about the turnovers. I'm not talking about the turnovers. I'm talking about his ability. I'm talking about, but we haven't even gotten Luka yet. We're going to talk about Luka. I'm just saying we're going to give him a grade at some point. And I'm just talking about his ability to score, rebound, assist. Turnovers, they happen. He's a turnover machine. You already know what you're going to get from a turnover standpoint from Luka. So I'm not surprised about the turnovers. I'm talking about the other people helping him out, helping him out and lifting some of the pressure off of him. The things that the Celtics do so well is they don't apply all the pressure, Skip, as you know, to Tatum. When Tatum is struggling, it becomes Brown. And Brown is struggling, all of a sudden there's a Drew Holiday. Then there's a Derek White who chips in. Then there's a Porzingis.
Might be making some crazy threes,
now, Skip, you got to give him the credit about how that 6 deep runs.
6 deep. It actually went 7 deep last night because little Pritchard, hit one out of his rear end off the backboard. He lucked in a shot at the end of the third quarter that gave you back a 9-point lead. Way to go, Paul. Congratulations. Little Pritchard actually came through with one shot last night.
Yeah, they got the steal on Luka.
What's that?
I mean, he played defense, too.
Yeah, he got the
Don't discount that. His 12 minutes was vital.
Really? Oh, he did.
Y'all need to get
Luka down.
Y'all X Factor and your young Lively need to start to play.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he
No,
played
what about
pretty
Vinny Microwave Johnson that Skip labeled before the season? He said Jaden Hardy was like the microwave coming off the bench.
I'm glad you brought him up. He played 2 minutes last night. He should have played 12 minutes because he would have scored 10 points.
There's a reason he played 2 minutes, Skip.
And you know what?
There's
he
a
better
reason.
play 20 minutes in Game 3 on Wednesday night
That's going to make a difference. That's not going to make a difference.
Because he will make a difference. What do you tell me?
He comes in for like 7 minutes and gets up like 6 shots, bro. It's crazy. He makes like 3 or 4 of them.
But this is the same team you tried to sell me. Won 5 games
rolling
in a row.
over, Skip.
Skip, you
The
sold
role
me
player's
that.
been rolling over.
You sold
Damn,
me that.
role players rolling over.
So let's cut to the chase here, please. Here's what happened last night. Paul, your Celtics were begging to be beaten at home. They were saying, here, 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 here. They missed 29 three-point shots. I told you, live and die by the three. They were dying by the three. When they wind up with 10 out of 39, 10 of 39, 25.9%. And would you believe the Mavericks shot worse from three? They shot 23%. The Mavericks have to play, obviously, at Boston a little closer, just a little closer to their max than Boston has to play, because I'll give you Boston's starting 5 runs deeper than Dallas's starting 5, but the top 2 are still the top 2, and I still say that Luka and Kyrie can be, when they play up to their potential, the best 2 players on the floor, and obviously Kyrie went missing for a second straight game after he called out the Boston crowd and said, I thought it'd be a little louder in here. So they're all over him, as was Drew Holiday. I give you that. And I don't disagree with your point that maybe Drew Holiday, after just 2 games of this series, is the finals MVP so far. But the point was, Paul, you're begging, you're dying to be beaten. And it comes down to, finally, Luka just hit the wall. In the second half, he ran out of gas. He's hurt. He gets the LeBron Memorial excuse. He's running out of gas. And now he's got bruised ribs on top of a sprained knee and a sprained ankle. So
didn't look like it to me.
Yeah, and that was a miraculous game that he put up stat-wise, except for the 8 turnovers. So I'm going to get to those in just a second. But Luka finally, with about a minute left, he actually makes a 3-point play at the rim. He finally got in the lane and made a 3-point play, and all of a sudden I'm saying, wait a second, this is getting closer than I thought. And then Derek Jones Jr. at the other end, he blocks, yet again, what did Jason Tatum go in this game?
He blocked Tatum.
6 of 22? Where is he? Whatever happened to Jason? Somebody APB him in Boston. We got to go find him. And all of a sudden,
he was there. I saw him.
What's that?
I saw him. He was there.
You saw him?
Man, the dude had 12 assists and 9 boards. So
what did he miss? Like 12 layups?
I think he actually, even though the shooting percentage wasn't good, I still think he played pretty good. Like with the assists.
So he gets blocked at the rim by Derek Jones Jr., former slam dunk champ, and all of a sudden Kyrie's got the basketball full speed the other way, bounce pass to P.J. Washington, and 2 fouls happen. P.J. Washington should have been shooting 4 free throws if that's possible. They should have given him 1 foul and another foul. But they didn't give him any fouls because...
What about that foul right there, Skip? That was a foul.
Where?
Oh, Jason Tatum going to the basket.
Jason Tatum going to the basket?
This game was ref perfect.
There's always one crazy chase down blocking the spot off.
No, that was
tell me that Derek White got all ball. I think he got all hand. He's all hand.
That's what I was thinking too. White got hand. It wasn't like
it's fingers on fingers.
Part of the ball,
it's a
Skip.
slap right across the hand. That counts. That counts as that's a foul. Not to mention that Jaylen Brown obviously pushes P.J. Washington in the back. He pushed him in the back, and then he got leverage to jump up over him and block his shot.
All right, let's just say they do call that foul, Skip. The Boston Celtics are still up 3 if he makes 2 free throws.
Okay, but if he makes 2 free throws, which he is prone to do, I would have trusted him to make those 2 free throws. All of a sudden, your team is it's getting colder and colder by the moment, and it's getting warmer and warmer on that hot seat over there for Joe Mazzulla because all of a sudden you're only up 3 with the basketball and you can't buy a basket. And you have scored a grand total of 22 points in the only 22.
Excuse me, y'all let me know your thoughts.